revolution up in poetry. Bullet in the chamber, waiting till they get a load of me. Dialing from the rotary, the other end's a ringtone. It's like I'm at the 20, running to the other end zone. Never had a pretty woman keep me in the friend zone. Trying to worry not, what about any of my friends on? Return so much I probably pound until the send's gone. Weed under the button, the send strong. Phone still off limits like a motherfucker slanging Mary. Delivery on time, every time, deadly very. Good intention but the honest very. Trying to find this peace of mind and count it out as monetary. My thoughts are forming into sentences. No telling when this evolution sends it into exodus. I'm not just out for the reference. Understood that getting is good, at least the present is.
Chemistry underrated, your fundamentals basic, run the matrix. No dispute, I'm undebated. Beat banging like it's blood related. Elegance is understated. Orchestrations leave you sedated. Back fresh, recuperated. Brothers in step, highly awaited. Long time coming, rhyme dumbing. Pour something Bacardi lime, rum inside a cup. Stomach rubbing, opinions borderline jaded. Stretch out accounts, blackboard to sketch out the routes. Stop short, stepped out the house in Venice. Bear witness, word scripted, 3-dimension vivid, exceed the limits. Meanwhile, I pencil in the digits. Gangsta white walls spinning. Levi denims and crushed linen. Kangaroo coat with the custom stitches. Serve dishes, dirty soup kitchen. Heavy hitter, I swing it whenever you pitching. Y'all better listen, y'all better listen.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another night of RSL Mondays. You're watching HQM Network. I'm your host, Vector. Coming up at 8 p.m. we have the Lindsay Muskies taking on the St. John's Ice Caps. But coming up before that, we have the Irish National Anthem for our resident Irish? Crisperton. Couple of players taking the ice already. Go ahead and clear the screen for you. I'll get this national anthem up for you in just a second, Crisp. Have to get ready. Everybody, please rise. We're ready to get started now. St. John's in red. Or, I should say, yeah, red. And the Muskies in white. Technically, they are the blue team. So the jerseys are Vegas and Washington. In the celebration of the Stanley Cup Finals, of course, we all know what happened last week. Washington coming away winning in 5. Their first Stanley Cup in 43 or 44 years. Novastar at center ice, taking the puck, passing it over to Mooman. And it's battled for at the blue line, taken away by Payne Retzky. He takes a shot and it hits the post. Nina able to deflect it away from the crease. And it lands in the corner. Here comes Crisp, able to clear it out of his zone, trying to pass it off to Novastar. Racing Not Led for possession. Not Led gets there first and careens it around the boards to Moose. Crisp able to get that puck away and pass in the slot. Novastar was in perfect position. I'm looking at the replay, and Eric VM able to send that out just enough to Haybert. Back in the Ice Caps zone. It lands to the left of Nina. And Payne sends it back out. DeBeasy tries to spin on it. Just misses it. Crisp will get there first, but it's taken by Not Led with some clever playmaking. And it goes up the boards off of Haybert's pass. Not Led entering the zone. And it goes to Crisp, trying to pass it to Novastar, who's way ahead. Now he's too far ahead. As Moose is able to control that puck and an easy pass off the boards to Haybert. Taken away by Dr. Germs. And he shoots Novastar in the slot, gets his stick on it, but the shot was nowhere to be found. And stopped by Not Led just before entering the Muskie zone, and a shot is kept moving over the net by Nina's save. And another save by Nina. A great veteran goaltender. The Ice Caps, as a last-minute addition to the league, have been able to form quite a formidable team with as little preparation as Novastar had before the draft. The long shot by Moose is cleared, knocked away by Nina. It was cleared away, but knocked away. It's just more dramatic. I know, I just need to commit to saying one thing. Commentary is hard, and it sucks. A physics play as the puck bounces all around the arena. As it bounces over the Muskies' net. Oh, whoa! It bounces in. Dr. Germs getting a goal. I'm not sure what's going to happen. That goal may or may not be overturned. There was rumblings, at least at the LHL level, of physics goals being disallowed if they are scored in such a manner like that. I'm not sure if that ever reached to the RSL or not. So just one goal scored, and even then an arguable goal scored off a physics play. St. John's with a 1-goal lead after 1 period. Off the face-off, Haybert getting clear, and he scores! The Lindsay Muskies finally on the scoreboard just 10 seconds into the second after fighting all first period and not able to get anything going. They come out of the second running and kicking. Haybert with the pass to Moose, able to keep it in. And it's cleared out, not led. Falls back in the Muskies' end. He's got Crisp chasing after him, so he passes it around the boards to his defensive partner, Moose. Tries to get it back to not led, but Crisp comes in and intercepts that pass. Off the boards, play to Novastar in the slot. Just misses him. Payne able to get it out, but Crisp blocks that pass. Crisp, originally a defenseman for St. John's, showing his offensive prowess on the forecheck. And it's sent in the slot to Payne. He takes a shot, ends up going wide. And kept for Haybert. He loses it as it's cleared out. Eric VM comes out to make a play. Looks like he's aiming for Haybert. But it's cleared away. I believe that was Nina. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the replay. Looks like Moose for the Lindsay Muskies break the tie. It's 2-1. I have no idea what happened as I looked away. Though all I know is it did happen. And passing the slot, dangerous play for the Ice Caps. Able to get it out, Eric VM out of his crease. Misplayed by not led. I don't think he intended to send it back and around. His stick hit the puck at the perfect angle. And Novastar behind the goal ends up passing it back to his defender, Dr. Germs, who shoots it wide into the corner of the boards. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period as Mooman has the puck with an empty net chance, and it's cleared out by Moose. Mooman, Moose. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say anymore. That confused me. Both players side by side. Moose shoots it in. Good save by Dina. Eric VM keeps it moving around the boards to Payne. But it's taken by Mooman. Passed around to Novastar. And cut away by not led. He's all alone. He takes a shot and he scores. With 55 seconds left in the second period, Not Led has made the score 3-1. And Hey Bert gets there. And a fancy play leads to Moo Man sending it out. It's picked up by Moose in the Muskie's end. Tries to direct it to Bert. He does, and a shot. Save made by Nina. Mufasa with the friendly howdy for the St. John's Icecaps. Of course, that's easy to do when you're looking at the 3-1 lead. And a strange, dangerous chance at the end of that period. Luckily ended up going wide. Well, luckily for the Muskies. Remember, there is no bias here at HQM Network, despite me being drafted by Doug and the Lindsay Muskies. Go Muskies. Third period well underway. Payne just misses that pass, but Hey Bert able to get there. And it goes through just about every St. John skater, and Moose at the red line loses control of it. It's picked up by Dr. Germs and directed wide. Crisp behind the net loses the puck to Moose. Moose and Novastar collide as the puck is cleared away by Crisp. Hey Bert fighting for possession. And Bert and Payne all alone, 2-on-0. Bert takes the shot himself, ends up shooting it wide. Or no, it ends up bouncing off the post. Sent into the Ice Caps end. It's picked up by Dr. Germs. Tries to make it to Moo Man along the boards. It does. Novastar just missing the shot. Now Not Led directing it out of the Muskies' end. Passes it up the boards, trying to get to Hey Bert. Ends up to Dr. Germs instead. Novastar receives that pass and keeps it up in the air, but it's taken now by Moose. There's about 3 minutes to go in this third period. We're up 3-1. The Muskies are in the lead. Stop by Nina. Hey Bert sends it around the boards. Moose has it, takes the shot, another stop. Nina, despite letting in 3 goals, has been pretty great tonight as a goaltender. And an empty net stopped by Not Led. An empty net shot stopped by Not Led, and now it's going the other way. Payne unable to get that shot off in front of Nina, and it's sent around to Hey Bert, who leaves it for Not Led. Takes a ripper from the blue line. It's almost directed by Hey Bert, and it hits the post, and it's back around. Goes for the wraparound. Hey Bert, the second of the night. That's 4-1. And a howdy. Now here comes Moo Man. He's got Crisp on his left wing side. Ends up going back to Dr. Germs. He misses the shot, and now Hey Bert is off to the races. He has a hard angle chance, and Hey Bert gets the hat trick. I wasn't paying attention whether or not that third goal was Bert's or not, so that may or may not be a natural hat trick. It's not like we tracked those anyways. Still, congratulations to him. It's always an accomplishment when you score a hat trick. It would be even better if we could see 2 tonight. But I don't think Moose or Not Led are going to score 2 more. Now puck coming down center ice. It's Novastar. Shot blocked, and then it's kept into the slot. Novastar passes it off. It just misses Dr. Germs. And now Payne takes it down. He lobs a shot in, and it beats Nina. Just barely beats his stick. It is 6-1. And they have 20 seconds to face off a mercy loss. Or to fend off, I should say. That was awkward. I've said worse. And the final seconds, Moose takes a shot, ends up going wide, and there you have it. With a 6-1 victory, the Lindsay Muskies are looking at holding on to that first place position in the standings tonight. So even if Chicago ends up winning their game, well, hold on, do they play twice tonight? Do. So if Chicago ends up winning both of their games tonight, they still have a chance to overtake the Muskies for first place. St. John stagnates with 17 points in the standings. And of course, we had a blockbuster trade last week, or at the end of last week. Andrew Gaze for Dr. Slugger. Of course, you all remember that light show Andrew Gaze and Renegade put on the other night. And technically it was last week, but whatever. In terms of games for the RSL, it was the other night. They put up 11 points. Now we get to see them play together each night. Let's see if they can get some chemistry going together. Of course, they sent Dr. Slugger back the other way. Dr. Slugger's been the number 2 guy for Chicago behind Renegade, so that, of course, being a fairly even trade, despite the stats being slightly in favor of Andrew Gase. Slightly, but he has twice as many goals. Slugger's got 6 and Gaze has got 12. Of course, that 5 or 6 point night would pad the stats relatively well. Opening face-off coming up. So it looks like we have Andrew Gaze and Renegade as the forward duo for Chicago. It looks like Superwoof in net tonight. Not sure if they're just not playing Goose in net to be a little more fair, because he is an LHL goaltender, or if they just wanted to give some of their other guys more starts. Either is a very good possibility. And the puck lands right in front of the net. It's picked up by Prince Puma and carried out. And Billiam turns awkwardly on that play. Zambone's forced to play it. Now Galchenyuk lobs it in. Or no, I'm not sure who that was. Galchenyuk is playing for Arkansas. I believe this is his first game for Arkansas, so I haven't seen him play yet. And a great save by Supawoo and the Chicago Wolves, as they work together to carry it out of the Chicago end. Now Doc Emmerich takes a shot, ends up hitting the post with it. Billiam cleans it up for his goaltender, Squire. Doc clears it back in, and it's picked up by Renegade, or no, it's left for Billiam. It's picked up by Josh Brett. Now Andrew Gaze loses it in the corner. Zambone's able to turn and send it up to Billiam. Superwoobs leaves his crease and gets there first. Now Galchenyuk for the Arkansas Glacier Cats on a great turnover. And a face-off win for the Glacier Cats as it reaches into the Chicago zone. Galchenyuk being an absolute mountain mover for the Glacier Cats in his first game. He scores in his first period playing for the Arkansas Glacier Cats. And Renegade with a great shot. I'm not sure if that was a save. Let me double check the instant replay. That looked like a post. Dr. Slugger trying to keep with it, but Doc Emmerich able to get there first. Left for Josh Brett. Zambone sends it back into the Chicago zone. It's cleared out. Trying to reach Andrew Gaze. But Billiam comes back and passes it off to Galchenyuk. Here we go, an easy goal at the 1 minute mark. It's 2-0, or 1:09 mark. I'm sorry, thought that was a 0. Galchenyuk at center ice gets challenged and it falls back. Zambone's patiently waiting, plays it and clears it into the Chicago end. It's Josh Brett, sends it up the boards, but Billiam is there waiting for it. Shot from the blue line, ends up just wide. Gouch pass to the slot. It's Dr. Slugger. Both new arrivals at the Arkansas train. First period is closed. A good one for Arkansas, not so good one for Chicago. Looks like Goose comes in and plays left defense, and Superblue is going to stay in net. Mini not sure what position he's going to play as he decides to try on a few before deciding on right D. And a shot from Zambones, an absolute ripper, makes it 3-0 Arkansas. So both games of the night now with early second period goals. Now Mini in the Chicago end passes it up for Andrew Gaze, and what chemistry as Renegade just picks that puck up and he scores. You can't draw him up much better than that. I'm sorry, it's a little too late to show the replay now. I don't know why I even have it if I don't use it. I'll try to do you guys better. Kept by Super Hot Glue at the blue line. Sorry for the lack of commentary, folks. I'm back. Zambones gets it deep in the Arkansas end. Now Prince Puma loses it. Zambones, a lot of back and forth action in this Arkansas zone. As finally Super Hot Glue comes away with it. It's poked away. Now Zambones tries to pass it to Slugger. He does. Good receive, but loses control of it. Off the boards, Gouch. One-man crew here. Passes it back to Super Hot Glue. A great shot. Slugger not able to direct it in the back of the net. That's sent into the Arkansas end. Squire out of his net, getting back in, getting comfortable. And we have our second physics play of the night. That one not so bad. And it's cleared away from Andrew Gaze back into the Chicago end. Andrew Gaze with the puck. Looks like he's just trying to wait out the clock now, which is not a very good idea because they're still down by 1. Well, I don't know if that's what he was trying to do. Second period comes to a close, and now Chicago's only down by 1. It's 3-2. And a face-off win by Arkansas. Galchenyuk takes it into the Chicago zone, passing the slot to Slugger, and he scores! It's now 4-2. Gouch with his first assist for the Glacier Cats. He has 3 points on the night already. It's a 3.0 point per game pace. If he can keep that up, he will be considered a great RSL player. To give you an idea, Quacky Face had 33 points in 10 games in the playoffs last season. That's good for a 3.3 point per game pace. And if Gouch can keep that, he can tie or beat Quacky Face's record. Sorry for the lapse in commentary, folks. I got a little curious and started to look at what everyone's point per game looked like this season. So far, the highest is Legendary Trev. He's got a 2.75. It's pretty good, but it's no Quacky and still not even as good as Hawk last playoffs. Of course, those two have graduated onto the LHL and are no longer RSL caliber players. They're too good. And there it is, a 4 point per game pace. Maybe we should start ban Gouch memes. time winding down here in the third period. Arkansas almost assuredly with the 5-2 victory. Of course, now Chicago unable to reach the Muskies in the standings. So Arkansas climbs a little closer to overtaking Bismarck. They now have... God, didn't they have 12 points last Wednesday? So I would think they'd have 15, but... Let me just double check something, hold on. Nope, it doesn't save my writing, so I don't know. Last week's standings were point-wise. But looking at the schedule, it seems to be accurate, so I guess Arkansas only has 12 points. Not quite able to reach Bismarck. They're down by 4. Bismarck has 16. Of course, Chicago hoping to widen the gap between them and St. John's a little bit by winning this game. Now, it looks like some diplomacy is underway here in the RSL TeamSpeak channels as the Little Owl is talking to Renegade. It looks like there's only 4 players in the Bismarck channel. Kareem, you're a beaut. You're Paco, right? Can't really get Twitch names straight. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the standings while we wait. Of course, I still need to change this. So of course, it being Monday and all, there is very little movement. The Muskies retaining their #1 position. Chicago not far behind. They've got a... Hold 1 second, my whiteboard's not working. The Muskies have 24 points on the season. Chicago not far behind with 20. And St. John's sitting at 17. They failed to move at all today. And Bismarck, unfortunately, may have to forfeit this game. So they sit at 16, and Arkansas has 12. Well, there could be a possible if they do in fact forfeit, the Bobcats would forfeit 3 points to the Chicago Wolves, so possibly 23 points would put them 1 point behind the Muskies. So those are your standings, and we are still waiting for official word whether or not this will be rescheduled or forfeited. Or maybe they're able to scrape together 5 players after all. This Rat Aids has 3 accounts ready to play. 2 accounts, I'm sorry. Just about everyone from the Chicago roster is on their TeamSpeak channel, and Bismarck's still sitting pretty with 4 players. It's not looking too good. It's 8:43 official time. I'm not sure how official this is because there are 2 Rat Aids. I guess I'll show this to you as if it is official. I don't know what the official word is. If someone could speak up on that, that would be great. That's pretty... It's a pretty predictable response. Let's see what happens. Well, I gotta say they're not wrong, but I would say 5 individual skaters would be the intended meaning of the rule book. Okay, so this may or may not count. This looks like the BOC are going to need to discuss further. So in an HQM first, we have... Well, I mean, technically I've done it before with a streaming client and a playing client, but I don't think anybody's ever played twice at one time. And Radates is unresponsive. Oh no, he's on his goalie client, I guess. what? I really don't feel like commentating this, as I probably feel like it's not going to count, so you guys enjoy. I'll be back to close out the stream in about 10-15 minutes.
Born blind in the winter with an empty head. The snow covered up the Camry, the whole house slept. Drawing pictures in the bed, waking up and racing down the stairs, trying to catch my breath was so simple. Superman, trick or treat, wet socks, bike rides in the summer to the best spots. Could've sworn I was king of the best odds, running around with the dogs in the backyard. Growing, never knowing what the past done, living life like the mystery of packed lunch, getting whooped in the playground, scratched up, coming home after school on the last bus. Back then it was all about laughs, at the corner store for the new Fleer packs. Mine was a religion and happiness was a fact. It's a shame how the time goes past, moving so fast. It's like I'm moving at light speed. Slow down. You need to slow down every once in a while sometimes, to see how the world goes round. You need to slow down every once in a while, 'cause you don't know, you don't need to go so fast. Things changed in the pop shop, got an offer. Packed up, moved out down to Colorado. Sunshine, clean air, not a lot of problems. And that's when I discovered Pogs and Tamagotchi. Time passed and the friends found punk, yeah. Or whatever, man, a lot of it was junk, but we loved it. Made us feel cool, little dumb kids, running around just for fun, doing dumb shit. I was lighting all my candles at both ends, roaring late, getting drunk with the friends. I was trying to stay positive, even though I pretended it helped, 'cause at home I was lacking a happy ending for all. Saw a lot of tall trees fall in the name of an addiction my sister taught me to follow. I cracked, cleaned up and got the bags packed, and swore that I would never go back, moving so fast. It's like I'm moving at light speed. Slow down. You need to slow down every once in a while sometimes, to see how the world goes round. You need to slow down every once in a while, 'cause you don't know, you don't need to go so fast. 19, I decided I was done with it. Hit Seattle with a head full of drum rhythms, falling in and out of love with these young women, thinking they could make a change with the blood given. Nah, I was too young to face it. Working 2 jobs, still thinking I could make it. Local all-star, still singing from his basement. Finally got a shot and I've been working every day since. Found love in the city where the angels fly. Put a record out with Joshua and made our climb. Came home after 2 years playing our rhymes, just to find my little angel was no more mine. Parted ways with a friend, it was not easy. Made a leap to the future and got queasy. Started working on the things that had lost reason. Now I'm sitting with a pad, moving so fast. It's like I'm moving at light speed. Slow down. You need to slow down every once in a while sometimes, to see how the world goes round. You need to slow down every once in a while, 'cause you don't know, you don't need to go so fast.
I want you to work your way out upon that limb as far as you can. If you see anything strange, let me know.
Back without the punks move, it goes 1-2. What you gonna do when we come through? Hit undo, whatever you must do. Stay fly, get high and fuck you. Them felt boys are back, them boys are summer. And this time your boy Ace Rock is the drummer. So tell the newcomers to run and get the other 2. I heard we sold out, it must have been the other 2. Nobody moves, nobody loses blood. Whoever to soup you up, should take you back to Booster Club. Go ahead, loosen up, a couple brews must have grew a sense of humor, cause you used to be a super thug. We still spitting on that indie bullshit. Legends rhyme says death juts the full clip. We don't miss, we aiming for the heart. Your favorite group that wasn't even a group to start. Come on.
I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me.
Listen to me.
There was no other choice, I had to tell them, give it to me.
Give it to me.
I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me.
Listen to me.
I keep it civil, but right now I wanna kick in your teeth.
Everything you love about rap in one diss. These internet rappers just beef over dumb shit. We all about the cash, we all about the women. What up though? You know we can't forget them, but don't you think we saw for 1 minute we could still break your whole crew off with one sentence? Who made you wanna rap and be independent? It's felt, motherfuckers, if you want it, come and get it. Who's this? If the new shoe fits, I'll take 2 kicks. Truth is, without new hits, we all useless. Get used to it, my crew swoop through it like a sewage unit just to produce music. You must be lunatic friends to think that you and your friends could ever screw with a wrench. Got you climbing that aluminum fence. We bout to ruin your plans and put these 2 in your sense.
I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me.
Listen to me.
There was no other choice, I had to tell them, give it to me.
Give it to me.
I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me.
Listen to me.
I keep it civil, but right now I wanna kick in your teeth.
We conquered this monster just to fondle it. I put that on my honor and my politics. Honest, it makes me wanna dip to where my mama lives. Ponder my accomplishments in between the ganja. We're way bizarre, we shred the gnar. We're above average, regular. We're 1 in a million, so run till the children is Mercy and Slug. Yeah, we back in the building. Illustrated in raw for those that came up before, for those that tangle with law, for those that gave it to war, for the ones that might have fell off or got lost, and for the ones that never made it across. Belt 3, the final frontier. Forget Christina, should've chose Pam Grier. We're here, and we ain't going nowhere. Take your hands off the steering wheel and throw them in the air.
I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me.
Listen to me.
There was no other choice, I had to tell them, give it to me.
Give it to me.
I tried to tell them, but they wasn't trying to listen to me.
Listen to me.
I keep it civil, but right now I wanna kick in your teeth.
There ain't nobody to be pretty for, fuck it, let it rattle. Let the clatter kill him, let the cataclysm wash. Who really listens? Precision with a verse draws a crowd. I draw a line between an easy melody and peace of mind. I keep the game tweaked, freak the same to its own thing. Spit the plain pain, econo lines for the dime class. It's a goddamn recession. Come on, show a little respect, your Pfizer babies. Look at how they hate, pilled out, bounce their liver off they top 8. Who got a fix for the fix? Bush no more, nobody's like Dufresne. Search party of 4, tell me who's eating? I mean, well, who's beating? Shell toes, kick a hole, and who's cheating? Hell, need it while you can serve, get swerved, get sleep. Buy it up, come on. They out for presidents to represent them. You think a president could represent you? You really think a president would represent you? Right. They call me POS, bold from the gold to the gold to the ice cold bones. Freezing in that Minnesota snow, heating up the winter with the flow. They make it rain, go away, come again brave. Or when you bring a bit to help us grow. We them pro parade rainers, presented by the Doomsday, sponsored by the rhyme sayers. No brainer if you aim at the aimless. The same small change, big drain on my patience. My act, my scene, my play, my stage, my lines, my way, all day, all style plus guts. Come cap cut, no fresh, no clean, all press, yes mean. Swoosh, remove, who's the cool, choose whatever behooves. The dude move through any move with ease. Ravish the rule, ravishing rude, ready, savage the fools. Handy with tools, cutting my own key. Cattle the meat, sheep splitter, kettle killer, handmade, handgunner, fan blade runner. Promise a skill better than blessed, promise of stress, living and breathing, motherfuck all the rest. Now what do you do? Exactly. No, not exactly like you don't do anything, exactly. But more like, what exactly do you do?
They hide their eyes and can't describe what they've been missing. They fire blind and can't describe what they've been laying down. They laying down. They hide their eyes and can't describe what they've been missing. They fire blind and can't describe what they've been laying down. Yeah, they laying down.
I can't tell if it's the bees or the sting, the honey or the wax in the wings, but people just Walmart what they worth. Roll back, they don't get to pick what you deserve. What exactly do you do, sir? What exactly do you do, miss? Tell me who the hell are you? You're out of your element, Johnny, shut up. Double, eat up, ride, the dude abides.
They hide their eyes and can't describe what they've been missing. They fire blind and can't describe what they've been laying down. Yeah, they laying down.
I'm home. Yeah. They always ask me, Ali, what you so angry for, man? Why you always so upset? I tell them shit. There's a thin line between anger and hunger, my man. And I ride a unicycle down the middle. You might catch me touching feet down on both sides. Ever since day number one, it's just me and where I'm coming from. Rites of passage and shadows on the sun. My people, I stand before you as a man with more true shit than he knows what to do with. I give it all to you long as you can promise me this. When it's time, you will ball up a fist like this. Me and Anthony, we fill all the gaps in and proud of what we make regardless what happens. Fuck rapping, I sing off key. One thing you should never do is diss Ali, cause motherfucker, there ain't nothing rougher than trying to climb from the rug you get swept under. I can run through every one of your blunders. Mistake number one is that your crew don't love ya. I take a bullet for the core of the sayers. When me and my dogs out touring the nation, I spit with an intensity you have to witness. Look close, my blood on the back of the tickets, it's that religious. It's what I teach my son, how to read the Quran and how a party is won. We like doctor, don't get it mistaken. We call life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught, it's as real as you make it. Any way you look at it, this shit is amazing. Doctor, don't get it mistaken. We call life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught, it's as real as you make it. Any way you look at it, this shit is amazing. When mine meets mine, we bend your girl's spine. Figure eight status, she got back for days. The same old magic will not crack the maze. A lot changed since we anteed up. Pot has been raised and I'm fucking with the hand I was dealt. Lived 25 years to experience what Lazarus felt. If you drop 3 crumbs, I'll eat one, feed one to the family. Best to get invested in my freedom. I'll battle through a carton of shit with a wrist full of broken toothpicks, trying to carve out a niche. You can either choose the heart or the fist, but you will connect with me if your path ever intersect with me. The fire in the eye could never be held back. It's the same pressure that made the Liberty Bell crack. It's the pressure that made my brother E sell crack. In the name of the holy rest in peace, my back is being watched by the only one on high. We like I'm trying to prove something. Little bit aggressive when I spit a sentence till you get the message. You couldn't pay me to quit professing. Rock 61 sold out shows, came home and caught a bus to the 62nd. Shirt sweated full of work ethic. Been in love with the shit since I first met it. Rhyme sayers is the first to come, last to leave. Ain't no tricks up our sleeve, this is what we believe. We like doctors, don't get it mistaken. We call life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught, it's as real as you make it. Any way you look at it, this shit is amazing. Doctor, don't get it mistaken. We call life out when we sit in the basement. We self-taught, it's as real as you make it. Any way you look at it, this shit is amazing.
That's pretty good timing. That's all we have time for tonight, folks. Bismarck fighting off a mercy loss, the 5-1 victory over Chicago, or Chicago over Bismarck, 5-1 victory. Blah. I guess they'll talk whether or not this will count. So the standings remain Chicago, of course, with 23 points as opposed to 20 now. So the Muskies hold on to their #1 position. I want to thank you for watching HQM Network. I've been Vector. I'll see you tomorrow night with LHL Tuesdays. I hope you have a great night.